Okay, Ava Max, new album, we are listening. It's the day, today is the day. I've been really excited about this record, Diamonds and Dancefloors. Everything that Ava has been releasing recently has been so good. I just have really enjoyed watching her career progress and seeing everything that she's been working on, especially in the last year. I feel like her singles are getting better and better, and we have this new record to listen to. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna listen to everything that we usually do on this channel. Music, lyrics, arrangement, analyze the vocals, just as much as we can to kind of get stuck into the record and see what's going on. And if I can get the whole of this up online, I will. And if I can't, then I will do the edited version here on YouTube, and on Patreon, you'll be able to watch the whole thing in full. How exciting. Okay, so let's get stuck into it with $1 Million Baby. You can hear how instantly we've got that drone note. D minor. Diamonds. I can't work out exactly what the chords are, but you definitely got, definitely got that C over the D. Love that, nice tension instantly. So now it's just that kick drum. Love the phrasing there. Okay, this is so cool. This song is so cool. I love how each section has its own individual feel. It flows nicely, but this is like hard-hitting, gritty pop. Okay, then we got those harmonies underneath. $1 million baby. There's a couple of other ones as well. There's also this. I'm singing that terribly, but you can hear on the guitar that incredible rhythmic aspect. And then you get the lovely synthesizer that follows. Wait for her to shine. There's something about this song that has such momentum. It just keeps building and building. It feels like it's like gonna take off or something, and I love that. It's such relentless pop, and oh. So this is where, to me, you get that kind of Lady Gaga inspired sort of thing. That's so Lady Gaga-esque to me. And I know that some people refer to Ava Max with a Lady Gaga comparison, but I don't think we need to do that. It's just like this inspiration that comes through, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I love it. It's great pop writing. So now we've got that nice synth that's just the higher frequency, and then just the and the way that just comes off at the end, you can hear the bass guitar. I love that. So great. The mix is so great. What an incredible start to this record. Woo, okay, Sleepwalker. This is the first new song to me. Still similar kind of synths, 80s-esque. Okay, so same kind of thing, but we've moved up a key. We're now in E. So it was D, having that kind of drone, and now we're on the E. There's a sort of Halloween-esque type undertone to this record, I feel. I like that. And actually, I say that about Halloween, or sort of the, I don't know, dark subjects, I don't know, but Upset the Moons with Me, Sleepwalker, you know, it kind of makes sense. Wait. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Okay, so what I like about this is the way that the melody kind of moves with the chord sequence. That's an Ava Max thing. That is very true to her style. Pop sandwich. This is like the perfect pop chorus. I love a pop sandwich. On this channel, we talk about it quite a lot, where you have the slices of bread, which is one melody, and then the filling, which is the change in melody, and you put it all together and it's like wham bam, thank you ma'am, that is amazing. You can hear how the synths are being introduced from section to section, so just every 8 bars something new comes in, something new comes in. I like that. By the way, I know the lyrics because they're literally on the screen in front of me, not because I've ever heard this before. And it's just so catchy. Whoa. Hey, hey. Okay, so this is like such an awesome electric guitar sound. I am transported to an 80s world where I'm in the roller rink and the disco lights are going, and yeah. I love an instrumental. Woo! Listen to all those delays, the reverb, and having that drum fill again that I thought was such a key part of the song to conclude it. Yes, 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 yes. Sleepwalker, dream of me wherever you go. Yeah. Okay, maybe you're the problem. Love this song. Okay, so muted coming into focus. Great phrasing. It's the way that she has that tonality where it's almost like she's definitely thinking about it being quieter. It's just this soft effect within the lower half of her vocal. When we know she has that really strong tone, I really like that choice. And then the breaks between the melodies. Break. Oh, love it. This again is so like relentlessly busy. So I really like in this how catchy every single melody is. I feel like that's a real thing with Ava, where she really tries to make sure that every single melody is like a chorus, which I know is how ABBA write, and I really do feel a kind of ABBA-esque influence in her music too. So that's really interesting to me, but I love the jumps in this. It is so good, so good. Like. It's always my fault and you're sure you should take a second just to look at your reflection, maybe you're the problem. So this is where we get again, like, where do you breathe? Where do you breathe in a chorus like this? But I love that relentlessness and the way that the lyrics just kind of fall off the tongue. Just point it in the mirror, maybe you're the problem. And then to have this little instrumental section as well kind of ties in with our previous. I'm sorry, I keep singing. The bass there, so synthy, so. But I won't be waiting no more. When she sings the word wrong there, it sounds like right as well. So that's a really clever way of rhyming it with the word right. Because previously, you ain't my friends to say they were right. It takes two to make it all go wrong. I can't remember exactly what she does there, but to make it sound like it blends, it's like a half rhyme, but right and wrong, those two words do not sound like they rhyme, but she makes it sound like they rhyme. It's so good. That snare, great choice. So can you hear the octave layers here? We don't just have that top one, which is the one we kind of focus in on, I think, naturally, but having the underneath octave is nice too. Her range, the acoustic guitar now. Woo, woo, woo. Lyrically, what I love about this as well is it's so straightforward in its concept, but she tells it so well. Like every single lyric is so economic, there's nothing wasted here. It's such a simple concept, but just told so well. Love the onset to that. Those are really cool, really cool. Okay, so next up is Ghost, which I know a lot of people want to be the next single. I've never heard it and I'm excited to listen. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, 90s, not what I was thinking. Woo! Dun, 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 dun. That rhythm is so iconic, isn't it, to that era? We've also got the addition of that synth now in this part of the song. So the synth itself isn't that low. It's kind of mid, but where she was singing in the mid, she's now gone up to the higher frequency, so it just takes place of that mid frequency. What is this chorus going to do? Ooh, baby everywhere. That is, ooh, that's difficult to sing, I just realised. So catchy. You're the one I love and fear the most. Love how that ties in with the ghost metaphor. So it's interesting to me that everyone loves this one more than Sleepwalker. To me, Sleepwalker's the next best one. That's what happens with music. So you get the all night long, footsteps are following me all night long. I like this chord pattern. Really cool. I love that though. So many layers of vocals. Wow. So when we get a little breakdown section, you can really focus in a bit more on what's happening with the vocal arrangement. I'm enjoying this bit. Those words are the ones that are surrounded with more vocal layers. Listen to all the interweaving vocals now as well. Interesting. Now we have the open hi-hat situation. Listen. Ooh, trip up the rhythm. Interesting that that was written by fewer writers than the previous few tracks that we've listened to so far. Okay, so Sleepwalker's still my favourite. Hold up, wait a minute. Woo. That bass is amazing. I'm kind of muted. Lots of double tracking here with the vocal. Now that sweeping thing that we had in the background there, to me that feels like the sound of a ghost and kind of connects us to our previous song. Open the vocal. Oh! So we had the da 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 melody in the intro. It's kind of clever to have it come back in here. I love the tight hi-hat. There's such an emphasis on detached instrumentation within this record, isn't there? So many different elements of it. Hats off for those lyrics. You say she's just an ex, but exes don't send those texts. XO, baby, bye, bye, bye. I know it's not like, you know, Shakespearean, but what I like about it is how it rolls off the tongue and the XXX thing. That synth in the background's nice. AVA, if you need any backing vocalists for your tour, I'm here girl. Oh, I like this new section. Change it up. Sample the vocal, yes. So many interesting things. And I like that. I like that there's, you know, just changes every few moments. You can't sit back and relax that it's going to be exactly the same in the instrumentation from moment to moment. We're back to tons of writers. Henry, Jesse, Johnny, Casey, Madison, Nathaniel, Sam, William, Spencer. Wow, so many writers. Okay, Weapons. Oh, my favourite. I absolutely love this song, so I will be singing along. Stop using your words as weapons. Love having that as your first thing that you hear in this song, by the time you get to the chorus again, it's already in there. It's already in there. It's so clever. Driving vibe. So you can see where she took the breath there. Trying to find the light in the darkest rooms. I thought that was really interesting. And that's where you have that harmony. The biggest heart. Wait. The biggest hearts, yeah. The biggest hearts together. Here we go. Stop using your words as weapons. You wanna find me, you wanna dance. Night might be the only chance. Stop using your words as weapons. And the fact that you don't have another melody there, it's just that ooh, thing going on in the vocal that's like muted in the background, you know, kind of like a synth soundscape thing rather than an actual definitive here's the hook type thing. I like that we have that space there at the end of the chorus. And the synthy bass is like Here we go. Stop using your words as weapons. My love is gonna drown. This is my favourite bit. Because that's the same thing we had before. I can't remember what song it was, but the jumps, was it in Maybe You're the Problem? I love these interval jumps, so clever. The relentlessness continues in this song because you don't have a break before this mid-8 section comes in. Drum fill in, yeah. And then listen to Hell's vocal. Okay, so what I love about that whole section is that you still have that synth underneath that just carries the vocal, but really your main focus is just on those vocals at that moment. It is just like this choir of Ava Max. Love that song. Oh, Ryan Tedder had a hand in that one. Of course he did. Of course he did. That's probably why I like it so much. Okay, Diamonds and Dance Floors. So the title track. Ooh, moody synthy 80s. That is so clever. Again, we follow the chord patterns, but in a way that's so catchy. When I'm saying that, if that sounds like a really dumb thing to say, what I'm trying to say is that quite often when you have a chord progression, you don't just want to follow, like, ordinarily I wouldn't go la 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 as my melody on top. It would be like da, 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 da. Like I'd try and write something, I don't know what that was, but it just, you know, came out, that doesn't follow the movement of the chords. But something I've noticed with Ava is that she does follow the movement of the chords, but in a clever way, because the melodies make sense with it, and it's just so well written. Ooh. Listen to how the drums are coming into focus. That synth, I know I just played it on piano, but you can hear the synth following it. This one's really cool. Her vocal tone is so different in this. Great delivery. I think this verse is my favourite verse on the record so far. And those drums. The sweetness in that, keeping me warm, and then she goes into the warmer tone again when she says the word warm. So really nicely back into our verse chords. The best chord pattern of the whole song, I think. There's something about this song that reminds me of 90s pop dance music. And then you can hear all of that beautiful reverb on her vocal. Oh goodness me. Okay, so we're halfway through the record. Yeah, so we're gonna check out these 7 more songs on the next half of this reaction. Let me know what your favorite is so far in the comments box down below. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, become part of our family here. And you can of course find me on Twitter and Instagram at Nina_Schofield. Links to all my various services and lots of fun stuff are in the description box, so yeah, do go ahead and check that out, and I'll see ya on part 2 very soon. Love ya, bye.